So welcome back folks, this is Shardul Gavande from Ace Knowledge, and now we are going to see how to print a star pattern in Java. So whenever you get such kind of pattern program in any of your practical questions or in any interview question, so the very first thing what you have to do is you have to draw a set of rows and columns around this particular star pattern. Okay, so let's draw first columns. So let us divide this star pattern into set of columns and set of rows. Okay, so here are my rows. Fine. So the reason behind drawing this number of rows and columns is because it makes you understand or build logic very faster and in an easier way to as in how you can print a star pattern. So let us understand how it works. So the number of rows in my star pattern would be I, okay, which starts from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and the number of column I'll name it as J, and it starts also from 1 over here, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and here I have as usual my main class, which gets open and closed over here, and under this I have my main method. Okay, I'm just writing in short public static void main, and this gets open here and this gets closed here. So whenever we know the start point and the end point in a particular pattern or in any scenario, we would always use for loop in our program. Okay, so since here we know the start point, which is 1, and the end point is 5. So start and end point, we know it, so we will use for loop. So let's have your for loop. We would first create a for loop for our row, which is I. So for I, or we can say int I equal to, starts from initializing point is 1. Then we have to check as in till where we have to traverse. So 1 to 5. So till the I is less than, I value is less than equal to 5, we have to keep on traveling. So the condition would be till I is less than equal to 5, which is nothing but a number of rows. And since till from 1 to 5 we have to reach, so we have to keep on incrementing the value of I. So that is the reason we have here as I plus plus. Okay, so till here the concept is clear. And now we have done for this row. Now let's go for J. Again for the J, which is nothing but my column value, I have start point and end point, which has been given in the question, which is 1 to 5. So again I would have for loop inside this parent for loop, which we say as a nested for loop. So I have your for and int J equal to start point is 1, so J is equal to 1. Next, again I have to traverse from 1 to 5, so I would first write here J plus plus. Okay, so this we know, and the condition. So now if you look, the very first star we have to print. So suppose this is my again set of row 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to print my star over here in the first column. So what kind of condition I would put? So this is I and this is J. So when my I value and J value both are same, a star should get print as per the question, right? Which means that my I and J both are dependent on each other. So suppose if I write a condition as where J equal to I, and if this is satisfied, then print here as star, and I would put here some space because it would be easier or good enough to identify, and close over here. So suppose that when the loop starts, initialization is 1, I is less than 5, since 1 is less than equal to 5, it would come into this J loop, J is equal to 1, then it will check whether J equal to 1, J equal to I, 1 is equal to I, and it will print star over here. But after once it prints stars, J value would get incremented. Value of J would be 2. It will check is 2 equal to 1. no, and it would come out of the loop, value of I would be incremented and it will go on. But as we can see, when it reaches the value of I as 2, when I would get incremented, this condition gets satisfied. Here value of j, again it would be 1 because we start the for loop again, so initialization would be 1. So j1, then it will check if you go by this condition, that 1 is 1 equal to 2 as per the new value of I, and the condition goes false, so it won't print this star. Okay, since we have put j equal to I, which condition, this condition would not satisfy for the rest of the stars. So what we have to think is that we have to print now this, we are done with this star, so I have done over here. Now when the I value gets incremented, I is equal to 2. Now here on the second row, I have to print 1 star in the j column, first column of j, and onto the second column of j. That means I have to print here as well as here. Yes, so this condition won't come over here. So since when the row is 2, I have to traverse to the column value from 1 to 2. When the row is 3, I have to print star from the columns from 1 to 3 and so on. That means my column value is dependent on my row value. So I will have here till j is less than equal to I. Why less than equal to I? Because when it comes to 2, it has to print the values which are less than the value of I. So if it comes on 2, row number 2, it not only has to print the column star in the column 2, but also in the column number 1 and then column number 2, which means value should be also less than value of I and equal to I. When it comes to when I is equal to 3, it not only has to print the star in the third column, but starting from 1, 2 and then 3, which means 1 and 2 are less than 3 and into the 3 which is equal to 3. So that is the reason j less than equal to I. So this condition would get satisfied, and over here for the second column we have 2, 1. So this would be 2, here on 2, 1 the star would get print, then 2, 2 star would get print, and then okay till 2, 2 only. For third and fourth value we will go on working. Let's check for the third part. Let's assume that we have printed till 2. Okay, over here if 2 is less than equal to 2, it will print star. Fine. So j value would get incremented. New value of j would be j is equal to 3. It will check whether 3 is less than equal to 2. Now I is at still 2 position. This condition is not satisfied, so it would come out of this for loop, j for loop, and over here there would be one more line as system.out.println. Okay, why println? Because when this condition does not get satisfied, okay, it would come out of this loop and it has to go to the next row, right? So to go to the next row means next line. We have the statement as println. ln means new line. Okay. So this condition does not, when this condition does not get satisfied, this would come out of the loop. It would come on to the next, this statement would get executed, which is nothing but it would come to the next row, and then I would be incremented. So what would be the I value now? I is equal to 3. It will check is 3 less than equal to 5. Yes, it would come under j loop. J is equal to 1 again. Why? Because we are again initializing the j value of j, because this for loop is running from the start again, or it is running again. So the new value of j would not be there. Whatever the initialization value is given, that it would take. So j is equal to 1. So it will check is 1 less than equal to I. Now current value of I is 3. Yes, the condition is satisfied. Print star. So it would print here at 3, 1 position. Okay. Now it would increment j. Value of j is now 2. Now it will check is 2 less than equal to 3. Current value of I. Yes, condition satisfied. It would print here in the row 3 and column 2. Next again j value would get incremented. J is equal to now 3. It will check is 3 less than equal to 3. Answer is yes. It would print over here the star in row 3 and column 3. Now j value would get increment and it would get 4. It will check is 4 less than equal to 3, what the current value of I is. The condition is false. It would come out of this loop and it would execute this statement, println. Then it would come onto the next line first, and then the I value would get incremented. Now I value is, current value of I would be now 4. So this is how it goes on for loop and nested for loop with the value of row as I and column as j. So make sure whenever you get such kind of pattern, make a set of rows and columns and then try to build a logic as in where the star has been printed and check the dependency of your rows and columns. So that will help you to build your logic. Yes, so that's it from this video. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe.